Peace is a Nigerian airline that flies domestic and international routes. The Office of the Clerk of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Georgia in Atlanta ordered Kelvin Wemer issues the warrant on October 8. The warrant that branded Mrs. Egaga a fugitive ordered that she be taken into custody and produced in court before prosecutors could start the trial. Mrs. Egaga's arrest warrant was issued just as a superseded indictment was slammed against Mr. Onyema, the Air Peace owner, whose attempt to cover up a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme has landed him a fresh set of criminal charges. In 2019, the U.S. Attorney's Office filed a slew of charges ranging from bank fraud and wire fraud against Mr. Onyema, who in 2017 raised fresh letters of credit to purchase the same Boeing Airlines that he had already bought months prior in a manner akin to money laundering. The purpose of the letter of credit was purportedly to fund Air Peace purchase of Boeing 28721 from Springfield Aviation on an aircraft already owned by Air Peace that was never owned by Springfield. The indictment filed on October 8 stated, Mr. Onyema established Springfield Aviation in 2016 and hired Ebony Mayfield, who had no aviation qualification, to manage the business. He purchased 5 Boeing aircrafts. Months later, Air Peace raised letter of credit to United States of America Bank to pay Springfield, the company he created, for the same aircraft that he had already bought months prior. He submitted fake supporting documents to strengthen his credit application. His bank accounts in the US and Canada were frozen with millions of dollars in them, and he was set to forfeit the money to the American government. Thanks for listening. Please stay tuned for more news on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, reacting to this news, I want to say here that these people that own planes, or these people that are doing business of flying from domestic to international spaces, are doing what is not speaking well of them. Because as we are talking now, the owner of Air Peace Nigeria, Mr. Onyema, has been found to would have conducted himself in a manner that will endanger his life, because he has found committed a crime of multi-million-dollar fraud. Because in the content of this news, we have heard that he has issued a letter to a Springfield company to buy 5 Boeing Airlines, which he has already bought and started using in his company. Then a month later, he raised another credit letter that the U.S. bank should pay the money into his account, which had already been bought. So that is the fraud he has committed. And the USA district has ordered his arrest, because as we are talking now, his bank in USA has been frozen, and it was said that in that bank account, millions of dollars are in there. And if he did not speak the truth and and release the money he has gotten by fraud, they said that that money could be taken by the United States government, which means it's going to forfeit everything. So that is what we are saying. Now, this man that is the owner of the airline, does he think that he's dealing with Nigerians? If it is Nigerians, they wouldn't have known. He will do this thing and we go free. And even though the Nigerians know, they will sweep the matter under carpet. The reason why it seems that bribery and corruption is reigning in Nigeria, because nobody is being prosecuted when they are caught. Now, if you want to know that I'm speaking the truth, I want to ask a question. How many people who has been involving in money laundering in Nigeria or fraudster, how many of them have been prosecuted? How many of them are in jail? How many cases of such a matter has been taken to court? No one. So you must not think that it is Nigeria where they do things and go free. This is a white man country. So I would like to say here that if he is caught already, if he's taken to court, let the court take its role. Let the court take its role against him. And if the money is to be taken for the United States government, let it be, because this is what they used to do to Nigerians, and I think Nemesis has catch up with him. Thank you for listening. Please stay tuned for more news on this channel.